I'm here with Derby Telegraph chief football writer Steve Nicholson after the Rams 2-0 win at Doncaster. Steve, Derby are now confirmed as in the playoffs.
Yeah, we've been saying this for a number of weeks now, and to be honest, they've looked like being in the playoffs for quite a while now. The gap they had was just too much for the clubs to ever make up, and the problem was the clubs weren't consistent enough. The Brightons and the Readings, Ipswich have done well, under Mick McCarthy, who's a good manager, but the others haven't quite got the consistency or didn't have it to catch Derby up, and so I never thought it was possible. And they're in the playoffs, and they're there deservedly.
They knew before kick-off here that they were going to be in the playoffs, but nevertheless they've gone and won the game 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, when we were travelling up in the car, we were listening to the Reading game at Wigan, and Wigan thoroughly deserved, by the sounds of it, to beat Reading, and they're a strong side, Wigan. Over two legs. I'm not sure too many would want to face them at the moment. And also Brighton drew at Huddersfield, and then of course we watched in the press room here. We watched Blackpool and Burnley, got a 1-0 win and kind of kept the gap between themselves and Derby to 8 points with only 9 left to play. And to be honest, it's unlikely that Burnley will slip up at this stage. They have got tough games left. All games are tough. We saw here tonight at Doncaster, they can be tough games. But Burnley over the season deserve to go up automatically, and most people expect them to get the points they needed.
And on the game tonight, wasn't the best of performances from Derby, but 2 quality goals.
That's true, and the first half was poor. It wasn't quite what we expect of Derby. Full credit to Doncaster Rovers. I thought the tempo was good. I thought they set about Derby. I thought they wouldn't let them settle. They're very competitive. Bit like their manager Paul Dickoff, he's not going to let teams come here and get away easily with the points, and they gave Derby a real game, and they went ahead against them when they played just for half time. It was a great strike from George Thorne, who was Derby's best player on the night. The form he's shown since he's come in for John Eustace has been absolutely terrific. He's been a real good signing, and he's taken his chance really well, and John Eustace has done well for Derby, but George has just added a touch more to the side, I feel. And second half, Derby improved, their football was better, and Chris Martin's 22nd goal of the season was a great goal. It was a great finish. You watch it again. Jamie Ward came on, put a cross in from the right, and he was at a stretch, and he's actually controlled his finish superbly with, I think, the outside of his right foot, and the ball went high back across the goalkeeper into the far top corner. That's a real quality goal. And again, I spoke about him earlier this week. His contribution to Derby this season has been immense. He's been really, really good. So all in all, there's different ways to win a match, and they've shown tonight that the way they did it, they dug in at times. Lee Grant again made a very important save at 1-0, and he's been doing that in recent games against Blackpool and Huddersfield also. And they come out with the 3 points, and that's the most important thing.